Sandy, it sounds like you guys had kind of an interesting weekend. Can you kind of elaborate on that at all? What was going on?
Yeah, no, we had a very interesting weekend. We actually had a fake news story about us that was put out on the internet that said that we were going to be closing October 31st, and it was the end of an era and the last standing Blockbuster store was closing. 100% fake news. We are definitely not closing on October 31st. We will be open November 1st, I promise.
Great. And kind of explain to me what kind of difficulties came with that.
Yeah.
You said it was kind of a headache for you. Why is that?
You know, as much as I'd like to say it was a headache for us because it definitely made the phones blow up, the internet, we put out a post on social media saying, this wasn't true, we're not closing, but it still did not stop the phone calls and the emails and, people coming by just to make sure. And I don't blame them. I know that everybody loves us and we so appreciate all the love and support we get from everyone around the world. But it definitely made for an interesting weekend for the phones. It made it hard to help customers while we were doing that. However, on a good note, I don't think that they realized how it was going to affect the store, but we had a huge surge in our online orders. So that was kind of nice and helpful too. So this is a little bit quieter time of the year for all of us while we're waiting for Christmas to roll in. So as everyone else knows, the tourism starts to slow down in Central Oregon for a month or so before the holidays hit. So it's kind of nice to get that influx of orders.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously, last Blockbuster on Earth, you guys get quite a bit of media attention anyway. Do you ever expect this kind of attention to kind of blow up, like a rumor that you guys were going to be closing? Have you ever had something like that before?
We haven't had a rumor that we were closing, but we have had rumors hit the internet before, and it's definitely helped the store. And any time that we have a report of any kind, whether it's a news report, whether it's the commercial we did, or a fake news story, it always draws people's attention to us and makes people remember that we're here. So we can't really complain too much about the attention because it just helps the store and prolongs, us being here.
Yeah. If you could say anything to the person who made this post, what would you say to them?
It's one of those things where it's like, thank you, but not thank you, because it's one of those things where I appreciate the attention, but no, we're not closing, and I very much want the world to know that we're not closing. We're not planning on going anywhere. We're here till the bitter end, like our commercial said.
Great. Sandy, do you have anything else that you'd like to say about this topic at all?
It warms my heart because, as I was saying earlier, the social media went very crazy and we had lots of support and lots of people reaching out hoping that we weren't closing, and it just kind of reiterates how much people really do care about us and want us to continue to go. And the support we get from the local community. I mean, you guys reached out and wanted to do a news story about it, and it's just one of those things where we cannot tell people how much we appreciate that. It really makes it worthwhile and reminds us why we're doing what we're doing every day.